I think you're going to enjoy this
this week's video.
This week's video is rather challenging. Never thought we'd be climbing boulders.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
We went not even well prepared, not even near well prepared, no water.
I really don't know what we were thinking.
But
you know, we've been talking about going to Mount Carleton for a while, which is the highest plateau or summit of New Brunswick.
the Maritimes.
The Maritimes. You can see as far as the U.S. into Maine. You can see Quebec from there. You can see 10 million trees.
From the top, you're able to see 10 million trees around
It's
you.
supposed to be a spectacular trail and walk. I don't know what happened yesterday when we went. I don't know what we were thinking. We came totally ill-prepared.
We're happy we made it back in one piece.
We left here late. We should have gone early in the day, but we pitter-pattered earlier in the day. It was further away from our cabin than what we thought. It took us a while to get there.
Yes.
We didn't bring anything to drink, anything to eat.
No.
It was just us walking.
We started the trail just before 2 and we actually finished it at 7:40. The security was already doing the rounds to see who else was left in the park, going to parking spot and checking out the cars. Actually, after we came out of that thing, security person was there and stuff like that. So it was.
Thank goodness they didn't have to go looking for us. But I mean, Frank and I are bordering 60. Frank didn't have any physical challenges going up. He's strong. I had a little bit more, but I stayed. We didn't complain. No. We just did what we needed to do. We stayed calm. We did feel at the top, oh my God, what have we done? It's getting late, that sort of thing. I was in a bit of a panic, but I didn't let on. But Frank was very good.
Oh yeah, I kept singing along the way to keep the bears and the moose away, tapping the trees, because it kept getting a little later, and they tend to come out around that time, around sunset and that kind of stuff. So it sang a lot of songs, just me on my own. Never knew I had such a great voice, by the way. But anyway, we made it down. We made it down.
And the point is, you can see on the video, we were excited about going. We were happy about going. We enjoyed the whole thing. You just need to be prepared. Don't be as foolish as we were. Be prepared. Come with something to drink, something to cover yourself with, all that stuff. Because it's like a forest floor. You are climbing and you're dipping and you're going through rivers and roots and boulders and all of that. And that was the easy part.
Yeah, you're literally mountain climbing. We're crawling over boulders with just little crevices where your feet go in between. I wasn't expecting any of that. I thought...
Yeah, rock climbing.
Yeah, it was...
But people who do rock climbing probably think this is a joke, what we're saying. But what I'm saying is we had no experience in this.
Oh, no.
I mean... It
was an eye-opener, that's for sure.
We love to walk. JavaWalkerWorld. We love to walk. But we're more of, manicured trails, nice...
Urban hiking, where the coffee shops are just right there. Or the variety store.
I don't know what we were thinking, but anyway.
But we made it back, and when we walked in the cabin, it was funny because we both looked at each other and said, "Where's the Tylenol?"
Where's the Tylenol? I wanted the Advil. But anyway, we walked in. We stopped in St. Content and picked up a pizza. Everything was pretty much closed. They were closing, so we had the pizza, a couple of slices in the car, and then we drove home very...
We were just shy of 10. We got home about at 20 to 10. Yeah,
we had to drive home very carefully because in this region there is a lot of moose on the highway, so we had to be careful on the way home. It was already dark. We got home, we went straight to bed.
Yeah.
Actually, we showered and then went straight to bed.
But it was an eye-opener, but that's, so hopefully you enjoy this video and you can see what we were up against. So this is just to let you know, be prepared, take water, and have Tylenol when you get home.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. Absolutely.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
If you can do it.
Oh, no, definitely.
Just be aware. It's challenging, and there is a point in there where they tell you that it's extremely challenging, and to not, basically take the shorter route, the longer route. Instead, we wanted to take the shorter route, and
which was the more difficult one.
Was the more difficult one. But I hope you enjoyed the video.
Come along, follow it, and see what would happen to us.
We'll see you at the end of the video.
We are Frank and Fern with JavaWalkerWorld. Join us on our journey to quench your thirst for the simple pleasure of a good coffee and explore our magnificent world one step at a time.
Everyone, we're back on the road again, just near the cabin, that is. We're in St. Quentin or St. Quentin.
St. Quentin, I think.
Not sure how you pronounce that, but we're going to a provincial park there, which is supposed to have the highest mountain in the Maritimes, and it has a trail to the top. So we're going to attempt to climb that today. The weather's pretty good. It's overcast a little bit, not too sunny. Good temperature, maybe 21 degrees.
Yeah.
So we're going to attempt that. We're going to bring you along. Coffee's done. Java part of it's done. Now it's the walking part.
The funny thing is that we are already starting to see here in New Brunswick the colors changing. We're at the end of August, and it's happening really quickly. We're just seeing little bits turning red and yellow and so forth. So it's going to be spectacular probably in about 3 weeks from now.
I would imagine. From where our home is in Ottawa, in Ontario, I figure they're ahead out here maybe about 10 to 14 days
the
of the season.
Summer season's slightly a little shorter. Anyways, it's a beautiful time of year, and it's all wonderful.
So come along and see what this mountain has to offer.
Let's see. Well, we've only driven hardly any space at all, less than a kilometer, and we've already encountered our very first deer. Look at that.
We stay right? Mount Carleton.
Well, I just had to stop. I told Frank, stop. It is so pretty here, and we haven't even reached the park yet. It is so pretty. I found a little brook, a little stream. Yeah. Oh, it is so adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so pretty here. What a cute little find, and we haven't even reached the provincial park that we're going to. This is going to be real good. Well, it's pretty spectacular here. We're going to keep going. I had to stop to take a look at the beautiful view here. It's pretty. Isn't it pretty, Frank?
It's very nice.
We've arrived at the parking area. We're going to find a spot. Looks like there's quite a few people on the trail, which is good. It was a long road getting here from the entrance of the park. Frank and I just realized we didn't come very prepared. We should have come early morning. Apparently it's a 4 to 5 hour hike to the top. The elevation is 820 meters above sea level, and this parking spot is halfway up, so we have to do 420 meters to get to the highest point. We didn't think of bringing any water.
Yeah, we came real prepared. The only good thing is, though, if we don't show up at the gate when it closes, they come looking
They
for
did
us.
take our name and number and all of that if we don't show up, and the gate, I think, closes at 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. So we're going to attempt to do this, and wish us luck.
Yeah.
And
see if this is all worth it.
I'm sure it will be. Okay, so check this out. I guess this is an emergency spot to warm up in case you come here in colder weather and you need some shelter. So this is kind of cute, a little cabin. Huh, very cute. Let's close the door. Frank and I are trying to figure out where the trail is where the starting point is. She said start left. Just to give you a lay of the land of where we came in. We drove in from here. Then this was the information booth where we paid our $10 per car to come in. There's a little food and beverage place here. There's some lakes through here. They told us to drive down this way. This was a long way. And they're telling us to take the hike here left, work our way up. It gets kind of rocky. There is a less rocky area here. And then we turn back here. Wish us luck, everybody. People are so nice. They leave their walking sticks here for us. Look at that. Oh, excellent. That will help us. So it's a nice walking stick. Frank's got his. Shazam! That's the wrong term. Here, they said stick to your left. Okay, so there is another entrance or hiking trail.
It's over there.
Right there. So we're going to go there.
So that's little markers every now and then on the trees or something.
This is going to be challenging. So, I see a green marker right there, which is telling us we're on the right trail. Funny thing, these trails, I don't know if it's because of COVID and the lack of staffing over the past couple of years. I have no idea. But things are not marked. You know, I'm just starting and I'm out of breath. And I'm not even out of breath because of the climb or the walking. I think it's just a little anxiety setting in, knowing that we have several hours of this to do. And Frank's like, he knows I'm not going to make it, but I will. Well, the walking stick is really helping us. Check out these roots. Holy jamoli. These tree roots are what is holding this mountain together. So this mountain is part of the Appalachian Range. We know that. And I will, I just need to stay sort of focused on what I'm doing because it's kind of difficult terrain to walk. So I'm going to turn you off for a little while. And if I see something interesting coming up, I will, Frank found something interesting. Yeah, I saw some over there. I'm just going to take, so Frank, let us know, anybody who knows, what type of mushrooms these are. They are.
Oh, let me have a bite. Let me try them.
They're red. Aren't they cute? Frank says if we get lost here, we're going to be eating mushrooms tonight. Plenty of wood to make a fire. But of course you don't want to do that because of forest fires. But we can't, yeah, Frank and I are not very good at starting fires. And that might be a good thing. But anyway, so I'm going to turn you off for now. Well, Frank and I are doing some serious talking. We forgot our bear spray, of course, and our whistle. We forgot everything. We weren't thinking this morning. In any case, so they said do a lot of talking while you're on the trail, and it should be fine. Look at that little crevice. I don't know if you can see that. I bet you the snakes are in there. But you can see how challenging this walk is, and this is considered a moderate trail. The scale of how difficult it is, this is considered moderate. All I'm glad is that, I'm so glad that somebody left walking sticks for us. And we will be sure to leave our walking sticks behind, these ones that we're using. Leave them behind for the next people. You can see how challenging this is to walk. And you know, every now and then I have to stop just to take a look at the forest. Because my head is always down looking at where my feet are. It's the strangest thing. This trail, we're supposed to be climbing the mountain, yet we keep on going up and down and up and down. I just wanted to stop here. Look at this beautiful moss. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just stopping for a second to take a look, and I hear water or waterfall or a stream coming up. Check out what we just came from. There we go. Uphill. Pretty, isn't it? I'm just grateful it's August and not June with all the mosquitoes that you would normally get at this time of year. It's pretty good. It's not a very buggy time of year.
mark it. Go between these two.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 2 markers. I don't know if you can see that.
Because
right there.
Here's where you get a choice,
2
but we're not
markers.
there. See, there's the water.
There.
We're right here.
Where are we?
Right here. 4 point. I guess here. So you hear water? See, there's the water.
Oh,
So we're gonna go by the water.
I think we're doing some good timing.
Oh.
Check this out. Look how pretty it is over there. I hear water. Okay, found the cave. Look at that. I guess we can stay there overnight if we don't make it back. We'll have to climb back. But I don't know if you can hear the water and see the stream over there, just beyond Frank, but there's a little cave, a little shelter.
Hey, Mary and Joseph stayed in a manger. We can stay in a cave.
That's right. Look at the pretty moss on top. Look at that. Wow. So pretty. This is challenging. Every now and then Frank stops to help me. Where we came from, all the way up there. Check it out. Look how pretty this is. Still trying to find my footing here. I don't want to fall. Look at those rocks on the other side. I don't know if you can see that, all the boulders over there and over there. Pretty muddy there. I guess the stream skips over here when it rains. Look at the pretty moss. Look how pretty that is.
You gotta be over here.
Wow, look how pretty that is.
You're in Pocket Land.
Look at this. They did. I wonder if they're positioned. That's kind of cute. Somebody took the time to do that. Noah Richards. Isn't that cute? Wow. That's where we came from. Let's keep going. Hey guys, what? Good job. I've already had to tie my hair back. Okay, we've reached, I think, the fork in the road. So,
We're just here. Still got to do that. 1.8 or whatever.
we've got a lot more to go. So, they do have some camping up here in the mountains, tent camping. Wow, I wouldn't want to do that. So, it's campsite 3 and 4, 1 and 2. They call it Headwaters. And then we're going to go this way. All right, we're still not at the top. Yep, still got a long way to go, and here we go, downhill again. We want to go uphill, but it keeps on taking us downhill.
spruce trees. And I believe the spruce trees here in New Brunswick are red spruce. Yeah, they just grow. They grow like weeds here. I think it's because it's such a rocky province. There's so much rock here. I've actually seen some stone that looks like marble. It's white. This white stone that looks like marble. I've seen that as well. We're gonna take the one that is extreme caution. It's more rocky. Or sheltered route, which is apparently is just slightly longer. She said it's slightly longer, but it's covered by trees, where this other one is more opened, so you get more sun. Can't get over the size of these ferns. Here we are at the top of the mountain, and they've got an outhouse over there. Isn't that pretty cool?
Choice of toilet paper is maple,
Birch?
or poison ivy.
I haven't seen any poison ivy here. In all of New Brunswick so far. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of New Brunswick, but yeah, in Ontario we have a lot of poison ivy. Oh, I think we're getting close to the top. Okay, we're going to make the genius decision of taking the extreme caution route, which apparently is more bouldery, so just slightly shorter, and we're getting a little tired, so it will either kill us or not. I don't know. Well, this is where the extreme caution that they cautioned us about is where it starts, so let's just look. That's pretty steep. Hi everyone. You tell me, are these azaleas? They look like azaleas. Could you imagine what this looks like in the springtime or early summer? Look at the silver moss. We're in the alpines of New Brunswick. But this is quite incredible. I've seen blueberries. I've already had a few blueberries. And look at all the moss. Wow. And these must be azaleas. They look just like azaleas. We're getting close to the top. You can see the sky. I am feeling a little shaky. This is spectacular. I hope the footage is, you can capture this. And we're not even at the top yet. Look at that. Incredible.
Okay, so there you have our mountain climbing experience. It was actually, it was worse than that. But
looking at the footage and trying to edit this,
we weren't able to get too many shots because the camera kept being put away because we needed 2 hands, we needed 2 knees, we needed 2 feet to climb. And then when we got to the top, which was actually a summit, it was breathtaking, which we showed a bit of it there. We tried to do a 360, and then we looked off to our left. That's where we saw the little hut that we were trying to achieve.
It was an old fire lookout that was there, and you can go into it. But we weren't on the right summit. We weren't on the right.
We still would have to climb to the other summit. So basically, the summit we were on still went downhill a bit to get to that summit and then climb back up. When we saw that,
it appeared to me like we were at the same elevation or the same height. It appeared, but it was sort of like we were here. I was having a hard time even standing up. I didn't realize I was afraid of heights. I just wanted to just go down. It was windy up there, and you went off like a cliff.
Yeah, it just dropped.
And then you had to climb back down into a valley to climb back up to the next summit where this fire lookout, this old fire lookout is.
And I think, I don't know if we mentioned earlier, but we saw a group of 4 still climbing that last little portion there.
And
they were struggling. It looked like they were struggling. I don't know what it was, what if it was a young group, an older group, or whatever it was, but they looked like they were struggling.
Yeah.
When we saw that, we thought, no, that's not for us. That's still probably another hour away, and we still had to get back down.
At least another hour just to get to that area, climbing the whole time and descending the whole time.
So in that whole kerfuffle, we didn't even get a picture of that hut, which was just there. We should have taken a shot of that, and you could have seen where we were. But it was not panicking. It might have just been a little anxiety. The wind was picking up, and we thought, what are we going to do now? And then we made the decision to go back down the same way we came. But we saw the difficulty of going up. We thought, oh geez, what's that going to be like going down?
Yeah.
But it all worked out. So it all worked out. We're here. We're safe. We hope you enjoyed that. So I think, that's our most difficult adventure so far. I think we're going to try something a little more difficult next time. And just to give you a heads up on what it might be, I think we're going to try and sign up to get a new passport or go to the airport and try and get through all that hustle bustle. That'll be the major obstacle. But no, just a joke. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please give us a like, a thumbs up would be much appreciated. We're trying to get monetized. We're slowly creeping that way.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you, hitting that bell.
Yeah, supporting our channel, hitting that bell, sending comments. All of those things help us maneuver through the YouTube algorithm in order for us to reach more people that might be interested in the type of things that we do. I really appreciate your support.
Yeah, so watch out for next Sunday and see what other death-defying acts that we do.
Actually, we've been asked to do a tour of our cabin.
So it's finally all, it's all in place now. So that's
about as good as it's going to get.
So stay tuned for next Sunday. You'll get a tour of the inside and outside. So come along and then see what's up next.
See you next Sunday.